Hey everyone, it's Tracy from Mindless Crafting, and
Bill.
how y'all doing on this third? No, I was gonna say Thursday. It's
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh my goodness, y'all!
Tracy, you don't even know what day
I've
of the
been.
week it is anymore.
Oh boy, this is not good. I can't even remember that it's. Sometimes the days just mesh all together. Do y'all ever get that? And it's like, what? It's Friday already?
Just about everyone on here gets that.
Hey y'all, how are you? Barbara Blue Blah. Y'all, I'm already messing up words.
You know, Barbara.
Look, scrap attack, y'all. Scrap attack, okay? Or attack of the scraps. I mean, it's just. So, you know what I did? I recorded my part 3 video to the card making challenge. So, I wanted to show y'all some of the aftermath. Can y'all relate to this? Can y'all relate? Oh my goodness. But you know what? Where someone may say, gosh, all these scraps, I love this because now I can do some kind of creative something like smaller little projects, take the little stuff and maybe make some cards, make some tags. Um yeah, look, y'all. Can y'all say who can relate with me about this?
Everyone.
Just about everyone can relate. Yep.
Oh,
So let me see what y'all are saying. You just got the notification? Oh, that was pretty quick
that
then.
was.
Usually people get it an hour after we're off the live. Yes. Michelle said she definitely can relate. Yeah, so let me adjust my camera because I got to attack some of these scraps.
Definitely Elliot can relate.
Yeah, I got to attack some of these scraps. This is a lot of scraps. Hey, Deborah Couture is on here.
Exactly.
She said it's a rainy, dreary day. It's really sunny here. We had like a brief storm come through yesterday. Y'all, look at this. This is the Martha Stewart aftermath of scraps.
It's C, aka Cheryl. She says, hello, I missed you all. I've been in the process of moving to another state. That's
Oh,
been going
wow.
on.
Wow, that's a big undertaking.
Hi, Donna Satterley.
Hey, Donna.
And hello, everyone.
Look at this, y'all. Look at this.
You don't know what to do, do you?
Look, Kim. She's like, I love graham crackers, if that's relating. She can relate. Yeah, these are good with peanut butter on them too.
Dave Sterling
Peanut butter?
says, I can tell you I'm going to be needing this video
Yeah.
because she has the scrap heap of death.
Ah. Oh, you are so welcome, Mary Brawl. We were worried about y'all in Florida with that storm. I was praying for my crafty family.
Hi, LCB.
Look at Bertha Bless Wilson.
I see Bertha.
She said, I tried to go through my straps. Didn't work out too good. You sound like me.
She was
scraps.
her stuff. She had so much. It became scraps.
They call it.
Hi, Barbara Lake. Thank you, Barbara. Michelle Harris says she's going to get out of her recliner right now and go scrap.
You know what? Vicki Jensen brings up a good point. She said, have you noticed that they've changed the graham crackers, though? They just don't taste the same. Just, there's something that's just not,
It's Jacqueline Habersham. Guys, we spoke to Jackie this morning.
We sure did.
It was such a pleasure.
It was a pleasure talking to her.
Just a wonderful, wonderful
woman. And we called her early, too. I was like, ooh.
We were scared.
I said, Jackie gonna get me.
We called this early.
I said, she gonna get me calling all this.
Calling my house at this time of the morning.
She was just so. I said, let me say who I am right away before she.
Yeah, matter of fact, when Tracy answered for, this is Tracy from, because she was
Right.
preparing herself. Who is this scholar?
Some of y'all have hung up on us, yes, and called us back. Tracy, was that you? Yes, it was. So thanks, Jackie, for not hanging up on us.
Exactly.
Yeah, so y'all, I gotta attack these scraps. Mm. Gotta attack these scraps from this, yeah. This is the Martha Stewart paper pad aftermath. So, gotta do something with the scraps. What are y'all up to? Hi, Kathleen German. Oh, Kathleen German is on here really quick. Kathleen, I got your letter. Kathleen, look what she got. I didn't want to put this in my glue yet until Kathleen got me these so that I don't keep losing my pen. Oh, wait a minute. Here's one here. Look, for my glue. So, ooh, look at that. If I could find,
Tracy can't find the hole.
I can't find it. Okay, there we go. So now when I pull it, yeah, this one has not had a pin in it. So of course,
it would act wrong.
Yeah.
Fatima Ledesma, she says, Soy de Argentina.
Huh? Bill,
hello from
stop.
Argentina.
There you go. Jacqueline said, you're welcome. Jacqueline, thank you. Thank you, Kathy German, for sending me these little pins. And she sent extra.
Because she knows.
Where'd you get these
from?
Between
me and you. Those pins will just, the heads are so big, you can't see that thing.
And Bill will still ask me, where did I put that pin? He'll still ask me.
Hi, Diane Solomon. You're not that
I like them. They're super cute, too.
Lucy
Those are
Mara
super
says
cute.
that she's cutting out circles with her hole puncher and doing little flowers that you showed us how to do a while back.
Oh.
With the junk envelope.
Nice.
So what are you going to do, Trace?
Well, I usually take some of my stuff and I could do bookmarks. I could do embellishments. I don't know, babe. I'm kind of winging it. I'm mindless crafting. Stop asking me to think about.
Let me go down.
He's asking me to think about it. Oh boy, there's a delivery.
Let me go get this.
Look, y'all, it needs to be that Martha Stewart paper. That's what it needs to be. It needs to be that Martha Stewart paper. So we're going to have that back again. So the inspiration behind this came from our crafty friend, Vanessa. And Vanessa was talking last week in the live about the scraps, doing something with the scraps. So I thought that would be fun to take all those scraps I have from the Martha Stewart paper. Y'all don't stress about my desk. Don't stress about it. I'm not trying to stress about it. So I can use some of these scraps to do cards and stuff. Thanks, Lucy Marr. She said, you guys are so funny and cute. Look, Bill will love to hear that, okay? He went downstairs to go check on this delivery. Okay, it's not my Martha. Look, it's not my Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart. It's not my Martha Stewart.
It's not my Martha Stewart paper yet.
Hi,
that wasn't
Gina
what it
Robinson
was.
from Hawaii. Hi, Bertha, Les Wilson, and Inkview. Well, I like the cinnamon graham crackers, but Inkview likes the chocolate graham crackers.
Ooh, I haven't tried the chocolate ones.
either.
Oh, man. Y'all just help me.
I'm a creature of
Help me,
habit.
y'all.
The first one I bit into was a cinnamon, and that was good enough for me. I didn't want nothing else to touch my lips after that. That's all the graham cracker I need.
Look at all of these strips, y'all. Can y'all say cards with these? You can make cards from your scraps. So don't be afraid to make stuff from these. Look at this. All of these strips of paper. Yep. These are card making gems, okay? Take your scraps and make cards out of them. And we're going to do it live here too.
Sonia Creel says, Tracy, I love a messy desk.
I
you
love
would
it
love
too.
mine then.
Yeah, you would definitely love
You'd be in absolute heaven doing
You'd be-
backflips, okay?
You'd be in heaven with Bill's stuff, okay?
There's a method to the madness. Tracy says, how can you find it? Anything. And my thing is, I know exactly where everything is.
Mm.
But if I try to
You know why he knows exactly where everything is? Because he asked me.
Well, I still know though.
He asked me. He's like, Tracy, did you see my such and such? And I'm thinking, it's around the such and such left shelf on the bottom, such and such toward the back.
Oh, Diane Sterling says, you were one of the first YouTubers to inspire me years ago with your paper flowers.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I understand, Bertha. Bertha, she says, she's just doesn't know what to do with the postal system anymore. She used to get orders in 2 to 3 days everywhere. Now it takes over a week. She's so upset with it. Well, you better get ready.
Yeah, they got a lot of, there's a lot of stuff going on. And I know our post office is, overwhelmed right now, just with orders and stuff. And just being short staffed. It seems like everyone is so short staffed.
Well, they're doing things behind the scenes with it too, but hey, that's just how it is. Let's see. Who said what? Someone says that your desk looks clean compared to hers. Oh, that's Lucy.
That's because y'all don't see all the stuff like around here, like this way, like right here. Everything is like right along the edge.
Hold up. Vicky Antonio says, hello from Minnesota. Just got my Project Life cards and snowman stamp set, and I made 8 cards all day.
Oh, nice. Oh, and so y'all stay tuned. Many of you have asked about the Mike on a Bike project, making cards for the kids for his organization. And that's coming. We're going to be forwarding some information to you so that you can make cards for the holidays for these kids. It was a wonderful program last year. We got involved in it. He teamed up with Mindless Crafting and all our crafters, and we made cards for those kids. And so what a wonderful way to bless others during the holidays. So that's going to be coming up. You'll have the information of where to send the cards. You'll be sending the cards to us, and then we're going to box them all up and send them to Mike. So yeah.
Carrie Wood says, Bertha, it's not just the post office, it's the place you order from too. Well, I can't speak for everyone else, but as a general rule, we get it out.
That's why we get it out
same day. If you order that morning,
well, not the same day, possibly the next day at least.
Well, sometimes the same day.
Yeah, but sometimes yes, the same day.
But definitely by the next day.
But yeah, we make sure that we get those things out so that y'all can have your stuff.
Believe it or not, we're as excited to send them out as you are.
We really are.
I in my mind, I'm imagining, oh my God, I wonder what they're thinking when they get it.
Yeah, it's like Christmas in August, isn't it?
Uh-oh. Shannon says, too bad Tyler isn't here. I would help y'all talking him into getting her some Chinese food.
Oh, you need to text him.
Shannon, guess what my favorite food is in life? Chinese food.
Your wife's cooking?
Oh,
that's your favorite food.
But Shannon, if I wasn't ordering from the Chinese place, my favorite
your
food...
wife's cooking? That's his favorite food.
Okay, well, Shannon, between you and I, we're going to pretend Tracy's not in this room. Gina Robinson says, a messy desk is where most of the creative juices come out.
It sure does. Hey, Gina in Hawaii. Gina, I hope y'all are having great weather there. Okay, so I was just sorting my stuff based on, turn this around, based on like whether it was small, medium, large pieces. It's just me. You don't have to do that, but for some reason I just had to do it. Okay. And I'm gonna probably glue these down on something. See, this is my measuring here, y'all. This is how I measure when I'm off camera.
Man, that's incredible.
So we're about to get we're actually about to get more of the Martha Stewart paper. We sold out that almost that same day, I think.
Yeah.
We sold out, and I have a delivery. I have a shipment coming very soon.
Extremely soon.
Yes. At least that's what my tracking says.
Right, but you know how that is.
Tracking is pretty accurate.
Here's the way
Sometimes
we
they
feel.
update it.
No matter what the tracking says, until that order walks in this door, as far as I'm concerned, it has not come.
Right.
It does not exist.
Exactly.
I mean, in all honesty, it's so close, we can literally just say, you know what, let's go ahead and put this thing on sale. But I refuse to do that until I have it in my hands.
It got to be in the door.
And I can control and make sure that I hand walk this thing into the post office. You know, once I do that,
You're
then
good to go, huh?
I'm happy.
Well, there you go.
Once it gets to the post office, though, I have no control. So I just hope and pray that they can do what they have to do. So
You see what I'm doing, babe?
I'm watching.
I am making a card. That strip is long. Look at that, y'all.
Shannon Dager says, Bill, mine's too, Chinese food. I can eat it every day, laugh out loud, but I'm sure Tracy's food is much better.
My salad is much better.
Oh, Shannon.
Look, it'll keep him out of the hospital. Then yes, mine's is better. Okay. My healthy food is better, y'all. But it's good for him to have his little
I don't
favorite
have it all the time.
favorite once in a while.
But when I'm allowed to have it, I make sure.
See,
I have
here's
it.
the thing with Bill is that he'll order something. So he'll say, "Let's go ahead and get Chinese," and I'll say, "Okay." And then he doesn't know when to stop, like to shut off the like he'll go and say, "Let's just get such and such." By the time we walk out of there, we got like a ton of food.
Because I have to make up for the time that I haven't had it. Margie Ryan said her husband hates Oriental food. He might have to get divorced.
Well, maybe. Well, there you go.
Just kidding, Marge. Well, I'm sure
Look, that's like me and you. We don't like the same food. Some foods we don't like. You don't like avocados.
Oh my God, no.
Avocados are delicious. Me and Ariel can just, ugh.
But I've learned to, because Ariel will make something with them, I've learned I can eat them with something if they're masked. And then it tastes pretty good. Probably because I taste them. But I can taste the texture of them, if that makes sense.
It's delicious, okay? I don't know what he's talking about, y'all. Oh,
Marge's like, I know, Bill. I may have to do that. Exactly, Kim Dixon. Avocados.
Y'all leave my avocados alone.
Diane Solomon's working on a scrapbook album for her niece's baby right now.
Oh,
She's
sweet.
born July 31st.
Sweet.
Congratulations, Diane.
Congrats.
Tracy, I'm dying to see what you're going to do all those scraps. Says she's organizing herself and putting the strips in one area, and she has something else somewhere
Oh,
else.
wait a minute. Let me cut this off a little bit.
So let's see what you do here. Hi, Millie Reed. Millie Reed she's back. She was sick.
Oh, no. Glad you're feeling better. Glad you're back.
Gina Robinson says, we're having 80-degree weather with light trade winds and plenty of sunshines with turquoise water.
Don't say that.
Gina, I understand. When I was in the
Oh,
Navy,
water.
you talking the kind of water you can look deep into the
Hawaii.
ocean and see all the reasons why you probably shouldn't go in. For me, anyway, all kind of stuff swimming underneath.
No, not when you have this clear water like this. No, not when you got that clear water. It's a different. It's a different thing.
From a distance. It looks so lovely, But the water, in all honesty, on a serious note, the water looks phenomenal.
Oops.
White sand beaches.
Man, that's when we went to Antigua. Oh my goodness.
Sonya
The
could. That's
water was
probably it.
gorgeous, okay?
Sonya says the reason that you like avocados is because they're from the island, sort of a thing. It's like islandy avocados.
I don't know.
But in that case, Vicky Jensen, we're in DFC, we're all together. No avocados for us.
I love.
So what's going
these
through your
avocados.
mind as you make that, or is anything you just kind of?
My thing is to get the strips down.
So you just know you're gonna alternate, but
Get
that's
the
about
strips,
it.
Get the strips down. It's okay.
Just get them on. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what it looks like because I have no idea.
Tracy, Diane Sterling says, "Oh my goodness, I lived in Hawaii in the '70s, and I had avocado toast for breakfast.
Oh my
every
goodness,
morning."
that sounds delicious.
What's up, Brian Dickey?
Hey, Brian.
Naomi, guess what Naomi Custodio says, Tracy? She's
What's
got here. She says in Puerto Rico right now it's 98 degrees. Naomi, what time is it there? Let's see, right here. Oh, yeah, it's 12 noon here. Is it 12 there or is it 11 or something like that?
Bill sound like he got an appointment.
I do. I'm going to the beach with Naomi.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Brian says he can't eat avocados. He takes Wayfaring and guacamole and stuff like that is off limits.
Oh.
Well, that's what I'm going to tell people, Brian. They say, once an avocado, Wayfaring.
You know
I
what?
got that. That is my excuse.
Somebody
Okay,
can get
Naomi
this
says
man.
they have the same time as we have.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Oh my goodness, Pauline, you're making me just want to. She says, I love to drink orange juice with avocado. I first tasted it in Morocco. If I did that in Morocco, that probably been the last time you saw me, okay? What happened to Bill in Morocco? He drank some
Look, if salami
orange juice with avocado.
Bill,
Oh,
if salami didn't
okay.
kill you, I'm sure you'll be good with avocado.
Salami, that's different now. You talking about a sandwich with some mayonnaise.
Now
with
for
cheese.
the now
It's
for
gotta
the
be crab cheese though.
now for the cutting part, y'all. I love this part right here. Cutting away.
Gina says it's 6 a.m. in Hawaii right now.
Gina, what you doing up so
You
early?
must love us, or we just happened to wake you out of your sleep.
She's like, I just happened to see the alarm go off that y'all were on.
Kamina's back.
Look at that. Love it.
Man, Vicky Jensen said they had a storm come through last night with strong winds and rain. It shredded my roller shade. I'm mad at myself because I hadn't rolled it up all the way. Honestly, we have a thing outside.
We had that happen twice.
The tent on the above the table. If we leave the thing, it's like the canopy.
The umbrella. Yeah, the umbrella.
We have to tie it down, or the wind will be so strong it's blowing it all out of the fence yard, down the street, all kind of stuff. We learned our lesson. Oh, this heavy weight will hold it. Sure it will.
Look, Ariel, no, her bedroom is upstairs. She saw the thing go by. She saw the umbrella go by. I'm like, Mom. I was like, huh?
Oh, Lourdes Padilla.
I really like the way that turned out.
Where's it at? I missed. She says, this would be my first time ordering. Is the web page safe? Who, ours? Oh my goodness, ours is encrypted. If you're talking about us.
She's talking about
If you use a card, even we can't see cards and stuff like that. We just, that's how safe it is. It's even encrypted from us.
Right. Yes, it is. Yeah, we pay good money to keep that.
Oh yes, Lord.
Monthly to keep it safe. It's a legit store.
To make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, We wanted it to be a really good experience for y'all.
Exactly. When we put this together, we thought to ourselves,
What's the safest way? Because safety is a big thing. You know, you got
right,
people's credit card information is going in there. And I know if I was a customer, this is what I look for in a site. I want to make sure that my stuff is safe.
right. We thought
Yeah.
about how fast did we want to be. We didn't think of we're competing with like the local Yoko, something like that. We thought to ourselves we're competing with Amazon. Can we be that safe? Can we be that fast? You know, those are the things we thought about, and we really tried desperately.
Yeah,
to
so
make
it's a
sure
very
your
safe.
experience is the equivalent of that, if possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So, oh, did someone share the site for
The
her?
link, I'll put it up for her.
Yep, y'all. This Martha Stewart paper, and the next video is coming later on this evening. We should have it right, babe. Up by yeah.
As long as once I get
yeah.
it, I'll be good to
Yep.
go.
So super excited to share that one with y'all. Not really. I like this one though, with the reds in it. See, I'm just doing my own thing here. Gluing it and cutting it away.
Okay, I just put the link up right there, Lourdes. I put this minuscrafting.com.
We got a lot of new stuff in the store too. I don't
It's
know
an
if y'all
awful lot.
noticed. We have a lot in the store.
Could you please tell me if Martha Stewart's paper is made in the United States?
Oh,
Let me go check then. That's a good question. I believe it is, but we're about to find out.
It usually will say it on the in the description.
Actually, no, it's not. But the company
Like everything else,
we
right?
get it from, the company we get it from is made in the
Our
United
supplier
States. Yeah.
is here in the U.S. because we can't.
We can't
Yeah,
get anything.
we wouldn't
from
be
China.
able to get
Yeah,
anything
China
from
or nowhere
overseas.
outside. Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming down the line here.
Diane Solomon says, I stayed away from ordering online from any sites till last week.
Till last.
What happened last week?
Yeah, what happened last
Something
week?
must have happened. Susan Tracy says, my glitter glue is so clogged that I can't get anything out. Any suggestions? They have this thing called a hammer. No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
babe.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Susan. Diane Sally says, try taking the metal tip off and soaking it in some hot soapy water for a little while.
You know, someone had said that, suggested that before.
That should help the clog to soften up enough so you can get it out. Maybe between that and using the that long pen.
Yeah, I've never had a clog that bad. Usually after a while, the pen will help with unclogging.
And Kim Dixon is co-signing on what Donna Sally is saying. She says soak the glue tip in hot water. Kim Dixon says you can also soak it in alcohol.
Well, there you go.
Deborah Couture says she did that with hers and it worked out great. Susan Tracy says I've tried and I can't even get the glue tip off.
Oh,
Man.
oh boy. That's kind of sealed on there, huh?
Malaya Branch, well, I think in terms of ordering from different shops, she's saying she uses PayPal and loves it.
Yeah, there's different payment options, and that helps too.
Some people are afraid of PayPal, but here's the thing. If you use PayPal, when you go there, you also have the option to use your credit card and everything. So it's almost like a double encryption in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because you know PayPal is encrypted. And then when you come to our site is encrypted. Let's go ahead and get this. It's just one thing, but that one thing could be something I want.
Bill, that means Bill's been making orders, y'all. He's over there waiting. He's been waiting He's been waiting for some orders and he doesn't want me to know what it is. So he could be down there hiding the box or something. What have I missed as I just arrived? Hey, Helen Evans. You haven't missed much. I'm using my scraps, right? To try to make something from my scraps. That's what I'm doing. And I'm using the leftover pieces of the Martha Stewart paper. Using my leftover pieces here. So far, all I've done is the tag, right? And the card cover. Yep. So that's what I've done so far. I'm just trying to knock out a couple of these scraps that I have. So, yeah. Nothing too fancy. Let's see what I can do with this. Because I know myself, I will not throw away any of the scraps. I mean, it's just, I don't know what it is. I mean, these little tiny, tiny bits, yeah, but for the most part, I just have a hard time throwing my scraps away. Is that a sickness or what, Bill? Having a hard time throwing away my scraps.
Bertha Bless Wilson is asking, you may have read this while I was gone, but she says, wow, Tracy, you're putting those strips on the graham cracker box. Is it 4 by 5 1/4? I think Tracy eyeballed it.
Yeah, I did. Let me measure it though.
Debbie Couture says she had to gently...
This is 5. Actually, this is 5. Huh, that's 5 exactly. Boy, am I cutting.
Look how good you are.
5 by 3. Almost 3 1/4. 5 by 3 1/4 for that one. Okay, let's see what I got here. Y'all like, what on earth is she doing now? And I can't always say that I know what I'm doing here, but it's going to look better than what it looked like before.
Hi, Helen Evans. She says, hi there. What have I missed? She just...
Oh, yeah, you were downstairs.
Oh, you already
When
said
Helen
that.
came in, yeah.
Helen, I'm late.
Well, you keep leaving.
That's probably why I'm
That
late.
might be why. He keeps leaving.
Hey, Donna and several other people says, look, Susan Tracy, we have to pull out the pair of pliers.
And pull off the top?
Between that and hot water, or try running hot water first and then the pliers.
Well, there you go.
Last resort, you may have to just get another bottle.
No,
That's what I'm saying. An empty bottle, you may have to cut it off, get a knife or some kind of sawing device, cut that thing off, and just transport that glue to another bottle.
Sawing device. You hear that, y'all?
A sawing device. Now, that's one of those little knife things.
Sawing device, he says, to get.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
We know.
Sometimes we use tools for other purposes.
He wants y'all to get a sawing device, though.
You know those little saw-looking things you can get at the
I got you,
Dollar
babe.
Tree?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, we're going to make it come off. I paid for this. Susan says a bread knife. Whatever, as long as it come off.
Don't go cutting up yourself, talking about Tracy and Bill said.
Marianne LePage. Was it LePage? Was it
That's not the
LePage?
green I want.
She says, laugh out loud. LCB says, look, why don't you just take the entire lid with the metal tip off, soak the entire thing in hot water. No need to separate the two pieces.
Well, there you go.
Look, you may have to get the sludge hammer. Okay, I hate to say it. You can't go wrong with the sludge hammer.
Sludge hammer? What's a sludge hammer?
That's when you get really
You mean a
pissed off
sledgehammer?
and you say, look, I don't even care if I don't use none
Sludge
of this
hammer,
glue.
sledgehammer?
I got to get my frustration taken care of. Pass me that sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer.
Whatever it's called, get it. Okay? Y'all know the rest. Is it called a sledgehammer, Brenda?
Yes, it's a sledgehammer.
All
isn't
these
it?
years I called it a sledgehammer.
And that might be why. That might be
Martin
why.
said that's what she said.
Sledgehammer?
No, just whatever it is. She know what we talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Hold up, y'all. When I said that, y'all knew exactly what I said.
I knew what you said too.
They knew what I was talking about.
Get a sludge hammer.
Elsie says the sludge hammer is a tool for the septic system guy. Oh, in that case, we don't want that then. Ooh, Nita Gerani says she would try some Goo Gone. That might do something.
Y'all
I
gonna
bet
make
that
her
works.
ruin her bottle of glue.
Yeah, then the glue becomes something else. It becomes acid that burns through the floor or something.
Bill, stop.
Exactly, Susan. Susan says, poor Bill, he's just trying to help. That's all I'm doing.
You trying to help, babe.
Can a man help?
Yes, the lawn needs cutting, darling. You can help.
No, in that case, let me go back to the right thing.
Sludge hammer. Let the man help.
LCB says, put some saran wrap over the bottle opening so the glue doesn't dry up.
Look at y'all. A little helpful, crafty family.
After you saw it off.
Bill wants to use that sludge
I'm gonna
hammer.
get the saw in, okay? It's either the saw or the sludge, whatever it's called, the hammer. Get that. Hi, Christine Bennett.
Bill, you went silent. Scares me when he goes silent.
Jen is saying she doesn't throw away her scrap material. She's just like the quilting Marine.
Yep. He actually released a video this morning too.
Did he?
Yeah. I get to watch my brother-in-law on film since I can't really see him in person.
Helen Evans says, you probably read this already, but she says that was a great series, your mass card making. She loved.
Oh,
watching it.
I got the part 3 coming.
She said she wished she could craft, but her elbow is just still too painful.
Oh, ouch. Yeah.
Hold up. Susan says, have you tried icy hot cream? I see. Icy hot cream.
Oh, what, the glue bottle?
No, for her elbow.
Oh.
At first I thought she said, I'm tell you how my eyes work.
I'm still on the.
I thought my eyes at first they said, have you tried hot ice cream? That's what I saw. And I said, I kind of hesitated. I said,
Hot ice cream.
Hot ice cream. What is that?
Bill.
So I had to keep looking at it, and then it became, have you tried icy hot cream?
Look, we stuck on, ice cream, huh? Oh, let me go ahead and I might as well just go ahead and color this in.
Mardell Lamb says, you remember Sister Sledge?
Yes.
Who doesn't remember Sister Sledge? Ariel.
Not Sister Sludge, though, right? Sister Sledge. I know, Ariel. We remember we were talking about the song "People Who Need People" last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Ariel was like, I said, Ariel, have you ever heard that song? She was like, no. I was like, what?
Oh, what song?
People Who Need People.
Oh yeah, we were like
Barbara Streisand's version.
People who need people. We were like, Ariel's like, what is that? Tracy and I looked at her like she was an alien.
We blasted it. We were like, you gonna know today.
We played that song until she had never asked
probably
that
like,
question.
what I even asked?
We played 3 or 4 versions.
I said, Ariel, you don't? Well, let me go ahead and pull it up.
Of course, we went back to the Barbara Streisand.
And then, of course, Bill started playing it on the keyboard.
I had to. I had to.
I was like, you have not heard such. And we were listening to the instrumental.
They were like, you know this song? I said, I hear it. I play it as I hear it.
People who need people.
Shirley Lucas in big letters says, it's proclaiming to the heavens, I am off today.
Oh, nice. Oh, Jennifer Jones is laying in bed sick and watching.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Jennifer.
hope you feel better soon.
Sonia Chris says, "Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I didn't get to sell my soul to the devil for ice cream." Hi, Roberta. I missed somebody's comment.
Yeah, I gotta
Let me
get
go
groceries today, so I'm gonna be going by I'm gonna stay away from the ice cream section. Because me and Bill are gonna be good, right, babe?
back. Yep.
He's ready, y'all.
I think Anita has a dove in a nest and the wind is blowing.
Oh.
It has 2 eggs in the nest and the rain is coming down. She feels so bad for her. Look at that. Anita, you have such compassion.
So sweet.
I know.
Oh, everyone's saying for Jennifer to get well soon.
What's Jennifer?
Jennifer Jones.
Oh, Jennifer Jones. I missed it. Where's it at? Oh, yeah. She says, "Hello, lying." You read it already, didn't you?
Yes, I did, darling.
I wasn't listening.
I'm reading the comments and
Jennifer.
crafting. I'm multitasking.
Yes. Get well, like immediately. Tracy, I love how you're coloring that reef.
Thank you, darling. We're going to change that song around. Crafters who need crafting. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Are the luckiest crafters in the world. Y'all are too much. Y'all done got Bill started.
No, that was the piano part. That was the keyboards going on while you were doing
Crafters who need glue guns are the luckiest crafters in the world.
Shirley Lucas says, "I love crafting, I cannot lie. Where is my other die?" Hold up. Roberta Wilson says, "I see this is the third part." No, actually, this would be...
No, this is just a scrap.
This is just a right.
Yeah, that third part got some stuff in it,
the
okay?
The third part is coming.
Yes, it's got some stuff in
Probably
it, okay?
later on this evening.
Yes, it is.
This is just incidentally...
This is just, hey, I got all these scraps.
That's what they called it, a scrap attack.
Yeah. Crafters with glue guns are the dangerous people.
Yeah, because y'all will glue anything.
Well, no, you'll actually...
Anything is fair game to a crafter with a glue gun.
Bill, no.
Yes.
You get glue burns, okay?
Oh, my goodness. You know what? Tracy used to talk about glue burns with that thing.
Glue gun burns.
And I said, yeah. And I got... I mean, it was just the smallest... You almost couldn't even see it. The smallest amount of glue got on my hand or finger. I thought I was going to jump through this window. It was like...
I like the sound effects, man.
Yes.
Y'all are funny.
Carmina says, "This weekend I went to Michael's and got my crafting cart. No longer on the couch, but I'm still in the living room." Thank you,
That's
Lucy,
all right.
Mom.
Craft where you are.
Thank you, Lucy.
Crafters in their craft rooms.
In their pajamas.
Are the craftiest people in the world.
Jennifer Real, hi there.
Hey, Jennifer.
Jennifer, did you just get here or did I just miss you? I missed you because Jennifer used to come. Oh, there she go. I missed her. See, Jennifer always comes in. Jennifer Real is in the house. She wants you to know that I am here. Look, Susan Miranda says, look, I'm in my pajamas right now.
Y'all in your pajamas, crafting in pajamas.
Bertha Bless Wilson. I got to read this one. Bertha says, I love pralines and cream ice cream. Bertha, that's
Pralines
probably
and
my
cream.
favorite ice cream. I worked at when I was in high school. I worked at what's the name of the thing?
I don't know. The ice cream shop.
Yes, I think it was Baskin Robbins. I think it's been so long ago. I can't believe I forgot the name of it. But I only worked there for about 3 weeks. But in that 3 weeks,
3 weeks. Wait a minute. Wait.
Hold up. The first ice cream I had was pralines and cream. I tried to taste some of the other ice creams after about 4 or 5 attempts. That was it. Pralines and cream has been my favorite ever since. Yeah, I worked there 3 weeks. I couldn't take it.
Phil. So what'd you say? Hey, I'm out.
No, I just
Did
didn't
you
come back.
write a
No, in
resignation?
high school? Are you kidding? I just never came back.
What do you mean? I don't think it's
Look,
you should in high school. I think you should still give them, like, hey,
no.
I'm not, I'll be, my last day will be on.
They
Like
figured
my
it
last
out.
day will be today.
They figured it out, believe me. Look, hold up. I had one of those kind of.
They said Kim Dixon said they fired him for eating all the profits.
Look, hold up. Let me tell you what the real deal was. I had one of those kind of managers. Has anyone ever had anyone they work with that they feel the need to just super micro manage everything you do? And if you
That's because they were afraid you were gonna eat the ice
no.
cream.
I'm to the point where if you already start doing it, they'll come over and act like they thought of it. So for instance, say you have a broom and you're sweeping, they'll walk over to you, Bill, sweep the floor and do it now. and I would look at her like she was crazy, and I would say, good idea. Glad you thought of that.
So you're just being smart, huh?
Well, they couldn't take it.
Oh, sorry,
And,
babe.
and this went on day after day, and finally I said, you know what? I don't really need this job, to be perfectly honest. I'm just here because I was trying to save up for those Converse All-Star tennis shoes. But the ones I have are fine. And I left. Shirley Lucas says she's in a situation right now.
Oh no.
Shirley, I feel for you. Yeah, that's right. Shirley, that's what I understand. I mean, and they would come up with something, no matter what, and try to act like they came up with it. I have to tell Shirley everything to do, even though she's already doing it when I tell her. Give me some peace, please.
These sticky foam pieces, I get these at Dollar Tree.
Yes, Lord.
And they're not in the oh wait a minute, what section? Sometimes they're in that not the driving section. The area where they have all the stuff for the cars, like the glue stuff, it's in the car area.
Right. Yeah, go to the automobile section for those. Now you can get some of the other dot type things, like
in the crafters
like
corner,
this,
right?
like crafting corners. You'll find some dot type things, but I like these right here that just because you can cut them up into anything you want. LCB, that is so profound. LCB, I have to read this. She says, as the saying goes, people don't quit jobs, they quit managers. And that is so true.
Well, now.
I'm serious. That is so true. It's almost like they have a power trip problem. I don't know what happened in their life.
Yeah.
But whatever happened to you is not going to happen to me because I can find something else. Okay.
No, I had a manager that told me I was a thorn in her side. How do y'all take that? Okay. She didn't tell me. She actually told someone else who happened to like me. And I didn't want to get caught up in that. I was like, man, how did I become a thorn in her side?
You know what? On my page, Tracy years ago, about 10 years ago, uh, she had this one channel that she would just say whatever she wanted to say. With Black Cat, remember that one, Tracy?
Mm-hmm.
And she said something that was so profound. She was talking about greatness and doing what you have to do, and the greatness inside of you, and how many of you go to jobs that just seem
It
to
was a
suffocate you.
motivational.
And yes, and I listened to that thing the other day, and it's about 10, 11 years old, and all I could say was, "Oh my God, yes, this is it right here, Tracy. I'm ready to start it all over. Yeah, start again somehow." It was really good. It was really good.
Shirley Lucas
Chuck
says,
says, "Oh, it's like I
I
was meant to
know.
be here
She
today." When you talking about
Shirley.
micromanaging, yes,
Hmm.
there's no need for
Sorry you're
that.
going through that.
And here's the thing, Shirley, they don't realize the how good the employees are around them. If they really would look, they would see that wow, Shirley and Susie and Jennifer, all and Bertha, they're all good. Look, they make my job so easy. Let me go and tell them how good they are. And
Yeah, I think that was the problem. One of the problems that I had was um
it makes
actually everyone that walked through the door would ask for me and that seemed to bother her. Like I'm not it just seemed to bother her. And
but
I'm
it
just like even the employees came to me, my other coworkers came to me to ask questions and apparently she didn't like that.
but it makes the manager
They just
look
said I
better.
trained really good. That was
Right.
the whole thing.
It makes people say, "Wow, the manager must be outstanding. Look how knowledgeable the employees are. They're so on point." And oh my good, I don't understand it. But anyway,
Hey Mardell.
ooh, Just Deep Car. I hope I said your name correctly. I probably didn't, but hello all. I'm fairly new to card making and all crafts in general. A problem I have faced is that I'm making a lot of cards. What do you all do with the cards that you make? That's a very good question.
Um y'all give suggestions.
Yeah, give suggestions.
I'm always sending out cards. A lot of times I'll send them in the packages when y'all order from me.
Yeah,
You
sometimes
know, sometimes I run out. I run out a lot. Yeah.
sometimes when we go out, we'll just Tracy will grab a handful of cards, and we can go anywhere. We've gone to the grocery store, just gave it to somebody,
Yeah.
workout places, just wherever.
You know what, Deborah Couture?
If
She
it,
said sometimes the other person is scared that you are going to take their job or make them look bad. Experience that as a young woman. So the lady would tell me incorrect stuff and I would get in trouble.
Deborah, you are so correct.
You know what? It's tough to even think about. That was a really challenging time because I just wanted to do my job, and so my thing was if people come to the library because Miss Tracy does a good job or does like story times or programming. So I was like everywhere. I would do all the programs from the little kids to the as a librarian. I mean, from the little kids to the teenagers. So that would and so I got along with a lot of parents too. And so it just seemed to really get just really irk her like so yeah, I actually got written up a couple of times, y'all.
We
I hate the fact it was almost like the lady was gunning for me. Yeah. So yeah, it was just not a good thing. Just not a good look. And I was there to just really help her out because I've been in her position before. I actually managed my own library before. So it wasn't like um it wasn't like I wanted to take her job because I've been there and did that. And I didn't really like it because I wanted to work with the kids.
well, I think what happened was that people knew that she was supposedly the what do you call it, the head, whatever the top dog is in the library in that particular branch. But no one asked for her. When they walked in the door, they asked for Tracy because
So I helped them.
they knew that she was knowledgeable, she was quick, she was the same things that she exhibits on this channel is what she exhibits everywhere. In fact, those traits are what make you you.
Right. Great customer service, respect for people,
Right.
helping in the community. That was my thing, was like, how can I help you? And if I couldn't find it, how can I direct them in the right direction? You know.
Right. I tell people all that. I used to talk to employees. They would say, that's it. I'm going to so and so. And I say, well, you know what? You can go there, but always remember one thing. Where no matter where you go, you still have to take you with you.
There you go.
So make sure that whether you're here or whether you're there, that you are the change that you want to see. You want to do everything you want to. You want to be able to. Another thing I always say is you may not be able to put carpet on the entire world, but you can put slippers on your own feet. So I make sure that everything is right with me. And you know something's right or wrong with you. Come on, you can be real with that. And after that, when you look outside of that and look, if your boss or whoever's supposed to be supervising is doing something half crazy, you know that too. You're not crazy. It's not your imagination.
Yeah.
Ooh, Truth and Reasons. I got my package and I was looking for some kind of card. Oh, well, I'm worried. One of these days. We never can. We don't necessarily guarantee there's a card or something because there's so many.
Yeah, imagine hundreds of packages. I would be like, woo, yeah. So
when we get a chance, though, we do.
But try. I got my batch out here now, so
we got a lot of cards right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, a lot of these are gonna go to Mike on the Bike too. So his Christmas card campaign.
Yeah, we got to get Denise Glisson on the phone and get all the details about Mike on the Bike.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Jacqueline Tracy Habersham. Tracy, look.
What Jackie said?
She says, "I want that partial pack of gems with about 20 exclamation points after it."
There's not many on here. Jackie is funny. Jackie. Oh, I love y'all. Y'all are
Thank you,
so
Susan Pulver. She says, "I came here late, but I like what you're saying about yourself. You hit it on the head on the."
We all go through stuff, and you know, it's just how you adapt to certain situations. You know, I've had. You know, some people are like, well, who would not like you, Tracy? Believe me, a lot of people.
Hold up. Okay, if y'all, I'll give you an example. If y'all look at the thumbs up that's going on right now, you notice there's one thumbs down. Okay, this same one thumbs down comes on in about 30 seconds of us coming on. There's no way they could have heard not even one smidgen of anything that we had to say. You know what? But it doesn't matter. They don't want to hear. They don't care what we say. They're here to give us that one thumbs down. But you know what? I'm okay with that because with the YouTube algorithms, even that thumbs down gives us a positive momentum in the algorithms. So thank you for that.
Well, they may not like my style of crafting,
yes.
and that's okay.
It's engagement. It's called engagement.
That's okay too.
Right. You can't satisfy everyone. And the older you get, you realize that it's not your job to do that. Your job is to carry yourself with integrity and truth and to act accordingly as the truth reveals itself to you. That's your job.
Oh. Shirley says she loves just listening to both of us and adding in sometimes.
Ooh, Truth and Reason says, "Hey, Tracy, tell me how you would use stickles and how would you apply them?"
Oh, I just add like glittery stuff to my cards using the stickles. Let's see if I can find some of those other cards. I use mine to like enhance something, like right here if I wanted to. Like right in here, I can go in red and just gently kind of apply some stickles right in the middle of this. So I just use them to add some kind of shine. I like the diamond stickles and I like the crystal stickles because they're light. You can put this over any color and it doesn't take away the color.
Tracy, share with Shirley Lucas your the philosophy or the mindset that goes into your fussy cutting, because it really helped me tremendously when you told me what to do when I finally listened to you.
What was the question?
Fussy cutting.
What? How to?
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what Tracy told me.
I turn the paper, not the scissors.
That's what she said.
Right. So if you're gonna do fussy cutting, and I enjoy fussy cutting. It's not everybody's thing, and that's okay. But I enjoy it.
And Shirley, I know it sounds too simple to really be that effective, but I kept trying to do the scissors, but once all of a sudden something clicked. Out of the 100 times she told me, Bill, turn the paper, not the scissors. Turn the paper, not the scissors. Turn the paper, not the. And one day I started turning the paper, and I was like, oh my God, it's so much easier.
Yeah. Oh, someone said I was at a crafting weekend. Go back. We're trying to look at y'all comments.
That was Carrie Woods. She says, I was at a crafting weekend and someone was working so hard to match things. I made a comment about not thinking about it and not sticking to the rules. Oh my, the looks I got. That's because the crafting police were there out in force. But you don't worry about matching. If you close your eyes and just you go anywhere and just close your eyes and have someone turn you and face you any direction, whether you're inside, outside, whatever, then open your eyes. I can promise you, nothing you see is going to match, but it's going to be so right, and you have to accept it because it is in fact what you see. It's the same thing with your card making. Whatever you see is going to be right because it's what you see. Now, there will be color schemes that are, according to the crafting police, that tend to be more pleasing, whatever. But if you decide this is what you want,
right? If it pleases,
this is what you want.
If it's pleasing to me, then it has to be. I'm going with that. You know. That's why when I used to craft with the kids in the library, when we do crafting programs, I would show them my project, right, to give them an example of what was possible. And then I would say, now, but I want you to create your own, so that freed them from having to be exactly like Miss Tracy's project. It doesn't have to be. I want it to be like your project. Want it to be like your project. Bill, I could hear you getting ready to say something.
Yeah, because there's so many good comments. Laura Amsbury made a lot of good stuff. I don't even know where to start. So she says, love your new channel name. Very appropriate and opens interest to so many other crafters. Yes, it does. But then she says, where's it at, Laura?
Find one of these flowers.
Yes, she says, amen. We make for ourselves. You know, and if others like it, great. If not, then whatever, because we love it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. Hi, Snuggles. Oh, thank you, Yolanda Pickens. She says, hey, guys, keep doing what you're doing in the name of Jesus, and you all will continue to be blessed. Haters are everywhere. Keep smiling, and your love for people. Just know that we love you.
We got some thick skin because we've been on this YouTube thing this is 11 years now. And boy,
some of the stuff we've been called everything but a child of God on these channels. I mean, every so often you guys have been in here when the trollers will come in here and say things that I know have left your mouth open, hanging in disbelief. But I believe almost anything. I don't even recognize it half the time. It doesn't even bother me. I'm trying to reach y'all, so it's not my problem. It's theirs.
Right.
Michelle Harris says, my card started out as a hot mess, but I'm liking it now. Keep going, it will get better.
Yep, keep going.
This card I'm working on now testifies to that. You know what, I always say that sometimes, oftentimes you say, oh my God, I made a mistake. I've learned to almost start salivating when I make a mistake, because now that every mistake I make is nothing more than an opportunity for some creative like invention or something that I have learned along the way, or I create on the spot.
Well, it's like life. Sometimes you create certain things because of a situation that was unforeseen. But then you have to just give yourself a moment sometimes and watch how it'll work out. You just have to hang in there.
Hi, Alabaster Box.
Oh, what a name. Love it.
Terry Lynn Parker says crafting isn't fun if you have to do what everyone else wants you to do.
I've said that before. Boy, I've said that before. I think by now I would have burnt out if I did everything that everyone wanted me to do. I think that's why a lot of YouTubers burn out.
You're right, Roberta. Roberta says your style is very good, Tracy. You give us all new ideas and inspiration. And Bill, you get involved in Tracy's craft. And I think
Oh,
that's wonderful. Actually, it started out like it's Tracy's crafts, but you know what? In all honesty, it's kind of become mine too.
he be talking about glue and all kind of
I
stuff now,
like
y'all.
watching her because you know what it does? It gives me insight into her mind, into her thinking process. And it makes me appreciate her even more so. Yeah, don't get happy when I said that, okay?
I got real happy when he said that.
No, it does. It gives me insight. A crafting heart is here.
You see
Tracy,
this, y'all? Look.
you're right, Judy R. Judy R says we are too critical of ourselves when it comes
We're
to making
so
stuff.
critical. And it's like, don't do that to yourself. I know it's hard, but don't do that to yourself. Look at that, y'all.
Thank you, Lucy. Lucy Marsh says this is my first time on your channel. I really enjoy you both. God bless you both. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
You're right. L. Scrapper says, greetings, everyone. I love everything about crafting. So there is no bad crafting.
Nope.
Right. It's just an expression of this moment in space and time.
Right. And
That's all it
so,
is.
and y'all inspire me. When I see some of your creations and you're like, I was inspired by Tracy, I'm like, huh? How did that come from something that I made? Because it's just so like different, but something sparks something, and then you just take off and say, oh, let me do it this way, you know? Like I had not been planning to put these circles, right? These circles right here came from this. Okay, from this little thing right here. All I did is stamp the sentiment, and then I said, oh, this little circle that's in the middle of this, right? So the circle is right here in the middle of this would be cute. And so that's how I did my circle. I didn't use a circle punch, even though I have one. I have one, but I didn't use it.
But your circle's not perfect. So what?
Look how cute that is. I love the artsiness of that.
Margie's talking about how she loves the project cards and she just puts them on the front of a card.
Yep.
Those project cards are a killer because of that.
It's just a mod podge of just paper. Paper makes me happy. All right. So if you say, hey, I don't have any more flowers, right? You could say, hey, I don't have any more flowers. And then you can just kind of do your own thing, like I'm going to do right now.
I'm going back in time reading at the same time, y'all. Vicky Jensen was talking about how someone had just taken upon themselves to just give everyone a thumbs down. But that's how it is. My mother used to say, the emptiest wagon makes the loudest rattle. So you can't take that kind of stuff to heart.
Sure can't.
Just because they say something doesn't mean you have to listen. Barbara Lake says, child, I done took a cat nap listening to y'all sweet voices. Now, Tracy's sweet voice. My voice probably wake you up.
No, you have a nice voice.
Oh, you just saying it because it's true. It's not like Steve's voice, though, but thank you.
Steve?
Remember the guy with the deep voice, who fixed our TV?
Oh, I'm like, huh? Who?
He had a very white voice.
Yeah, he did have Barry White's voice.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you anyway, though, Vicky. Vicky Jensen says, I tried twice to send a super chat, but it won't work.
Oh,
It's the thought that counts, Vicky.
it's the thought
Thank
that
you
counts.
so much.
Thank you.
Sheree says, Tracy, don't forget to use your book of shapes. They are meant to be traced.
Ah, yes. I have it right here too. That's
See, Tracy, you got to remember when you see a crafting heart, that's Saray. Saray. I had to get that
that's
in my
right.
mind.
I keep forgetting that's Saray. Saray, I'm praying for you.
Oh, look, hold on. Look, out of everything we just said, look what Jackie said up there, Tracy. She said, I remember Steve. Y'all forget all this other stuff. I remember Steve, okay? Just messing with you, Jackie.
Y'all are funny.
Hi, Dan Attorney. Lucy Mars says, so clever in using the circle of a ribbon. I have to remember that the next time.
Everything is a shape. Everything.
She says, Vicky said, well, in that case, as long as we're thinking it, just imagine it was $1,000, a super chat. I'm going to imagine it was $1 million.
How sweet.
Yolanda Pickens says, hey, I just got a text. My Martha Stewart paper will be here Thursday. Hallelujah.
Nice.
Can't wait. Now all I need is that pen you're using.
Which one?
You know what? I can...
oh, this one right here?
That's from the what's it called? The Daxi collection, right?
Oh, I don't know. It could be this one. It could be the Micron pen.
Is it the Micron pen?
Or it might be a Daxi marker. I thought I'd do this one in green. Someone could say, well, there's no green. The poinsettias. It's okay.
Else.
It's okay.
Just pick another color. Go have your grandchild or your child pick out a color. Come here. Granddaddy can't figure it out. Just give me something. And whatever they give you, you have to use that. It. There's no choice. It must be used.
Challenge. Markers, paper, and some scissors.
So you know what? Here's the thing. So when your grandchild give it to you, and someone says, why'd you use that? You're supposed to use green. Why'd you use purple? Look, my grandchild gave me this, okay? And they'll look at you like, oh. Don't worry about why I did it. I did it because I did it. You do what you do because you do it. Kim Dixon says she remembers Steve too. Wait a minute here.
Y'all remember Steve? We had called him up the other day because we need him to come back and do some stuff for us.
I got mad when I heard his voice. I did.
Hey,
Steve! You'll never find. You see, you got one of them voices, buddy. Hey.
Yeah, but you have your voice.
I do, but I always like that deep thing. Susan says, "What kind of marker is that again?" Don't worry, I'll put it in there. It's by a company called a Daxi. I'll put the link in there.
Apparently, they didn't know the name of their own markers either. Okay, y'all. For those of y'all that are gonna go ahead and say, why is she using? She's doing green, and now she's gonna go in with red.
Okay, why, Tracy?
Just because.
Well, there you go.
There's no reason.
And that's the reason, because there is no reason.
I love the smoothness of these too. I don't really need to go all the way in the middle because I'm going to cover that up. I got another one of these seasons. Greetings. Because you can. Yep, because you can.
Am I missing something? Trace? Trying to find the... Oh. I always miss that. Tracy got Hawkeye. That's mama eye, actually.
That's mama eyes. That's wife eyes.
You wonder
okay?
how does your
That's gonna look
mama
cute.
see? Because your mama. That's how she saw. Come here, let me slap you upside the head if you asking something like that. Talking about. I said, how did my mama know?
This is fun right here. And yes, my flower is crooked and the petals don't line up. But guess what? There's not one that ever existed before, right?
Okay, I just put the link for those Adaxi markers. It's the 80 one, the 80 in the set. Amy Bush says, I was at the doctor's office when it started, but I made it. She made it.
You made it.
Kim Dixon says, probably because poinsettias are red and green.
There you go.
Saray says she decided to cut up the cover of the Christmas pad to include the colorful
Oh my
squares in the challenge.
goodness, good idea.
Exactly. Bye, Carrie Wood. She has to go to a conference.
Bye, Carrie. Be safe.
Lucy Murray likes using different colors in her projects because it makes them different. And
It just
unique.
makes them so different and just, you know.
Right, Vicky. Vicky says that's right. They could color a tree purple and it wouldn't matter because
It
it's
wouldn't
beautiful,
even matter.
because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. My grandson, he is in just in heaven. He's enraptured when he colors. You'll hear him talking to himself on his breath. He's coloring. He's drawing out of his imagination. Not. It's incredible. You hear him going red, green, yellow, purple, black. You know. I'm thinking, what are you gonna make? I don't know, but purple.
Right. He's not overthinking.
Whatever it is, it's getting ready to be purple. Susan Marina says this is a powerful group. That's because of you.
We have such a great group of people. I've learned so much from so many of you.
Kim,
And you know, I love the, you know, even under certain situations and even though we're going through stuff and y'all are uplifting others, even when y'all, in spite of all the stuff that y'all are going through.
Kim Gordon says your flower is perfectly imperfect.
There you go. Exactly.
Just like a flower out there. You can't pick. I challenge anyone to find any two flowers.
And say that flower is the
exactly.
The petals are not lined up correctly.
You could search the earth and you're not going to find two that are exactly alike, even though they're from the same
Look,
family.
I didn't have to do the, look at that. So what kind of stitching, y'all? I'm going to let y'all in the craft room for a moment. Just a moment. Red, black stitching. Well, those are, yeah, red and black.
Sonia Chris, I have knocked out listening as you craft.
Black stitching, Kim.
Kim is ready.
Kim said black. Well, Kim, there you go.
Kim Dixon has called it. Uh-oh. Margie said red.
Uh-oh.
Too bad she already started doing it. Let she do both.
Y'all, look at y'all.
Susan says gold.
What? That would be cute, too.
Elsie says red on the circle, black on the flower. Look at
Oh,
y'all.
black on the flower. Oh.
Jacqueline says
Oh.
black.
We about to try something, y'all. Black on the flower. Huh. I never thought about the stitching on the flower. Y'all got me thinking. Crafters who love thinking.
No, actually, it looks like you got me going in circles. That's what you're doing.
I remember
You're
that song.
thinking in circles.
I remember that song, babe. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, we got all kind of things. Black. 2 layers of stitches. That'd be good, though. Amy Bush says, how about white on the flower, black on the outside? Vicky Jensen says, does anyone know how to get a hold of Pam Tabor?
Oh,
You know what?
I need to drop her an email.
Yes. Now that you mention it, Vicky, I have not seen Pam. We've got to reach out to her.
Yeah, we do. Okay, she might be in assisted living. We need to I need to ask the Quilting Marine if he's heard from her too, because she follows.
Yeah, we'll
follows
find
them
out
too.
if possible. Hope
Yeah.
she's okay.
Let's see. Oh, you know, I got to make a note to myself. Roberta Wilson, she said, I don't know about anyone else, but I can find craft supplies anywhere, even in places like aquariums. Look, we were in a restaurant, like this was like maybe last year, and I was looking at the napkin. There was a image on the napkin, and I was like, man, that would make a great something for like a card or whatever.
You know what? Something when we were speaking to Jackie Habersham this morning, the one thing that stood out in my mind or that I was thinking about, she was talking about, oh, I'm just so happy about the group. The group is so incredible.
Yes.
And here's what I was thinking. The reason that I think that the group is so incredible is because all of you are extremely passionate about your crafting and you respect others.
Yeah.
So when you encounter a group of people like yourselves, it's a recognition of that. And you say, oh my God, I'm not alone anymore.
And encouraging someone who's new to crafting too.
Sometimes it's hard to find people, if they see you craft the way you do, they'll always make you feel like you're being eccentric, but you're not. This is who you are.
Right.
I'm not going to apologize for being who I am.
You spend all your time crafting. Yep.
Right. Oh, Sonya says, go ahead, Bill. You're preaching today, or either you're staying out of the doghouse. One of the two.
He definitely is preaching today.
Well, I'm not trying to, but it's just that this is sometimes these are things that can really get on your last nerve because people want to make you feel guilty
for doing something that you love.
For just being you.
Yeah. And doing for something that you love. It may not be someone else's thing, but it sure is our thing, isn't it?
Exactly. If this brings you, they want you to apologize for the little happiness that you have. And the happiness you have is because this is who you are. I can't apologize for being myself.
Look at that little spot right there. Who would know? She left out the middle part and didn't color it in.
A couple things. Let me read. Debsy says, exactly. I don't have anyone local who crafts like me. Now, Bertha said, when someone finds out, put it up in a group. Or say, Bertha says, looking through my Martha Stewart paper, the colors are so vibrant. Love it already.
Oh, good.
I'm trying to find out. Bertha said something that she's looking for.
If we find Pam Tabor.
Oh, yeah.
So we can send some cards to her.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I have her email. I'll see if I can send an email or something to her. Oh, boy.
Deborah Couture says, yes, I spend most of my time crafting. I worked for 51 years full-time, all through high school to this year. I earned this time.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah.
And you don't have to apologize to anyone.
Sure don't.
Matter of fact, I remember telling someone, I think it was my daughter. I said, I apologize for nothing. Oh, you tell me I'm so beautiful. I'm so this. But I remember that. You tell me this. I said, right. And I apologize for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I will continue to tell you this. You are smart. You are wonderful. I am happy you're in my life. You just saying that because I'm your daughter. No, I'm just saying that because it's true. Margie says, my thing is I love sending Happy Mail. And
yes.
Margie, you're good at it.
Yes, Margie.
For those that don't know.
That's the thing that you love.
For the newcomers, Margie Ryan in this group, she sends so much Happy Mail that here at Minus Crafting, we have a term for her. When you receive Happy Mail from Margie Ryan, we say that you've been Margie-fied.
And you know what? It really blows me away when people say, this is my first Happy Mail. I was so excited to get Happy Mail, or I live alone and I don't have connection with anybody. And I mean, you just hear some stories of how we're connecting people who don't have anyone
Right? Or
else
I
in their
can't get
life.
out of the house for whatever one reason or
Right.
another.
Yep. Due to health problems, or this helps me being feeling like I'm connected to people that have the same that love to do the same thing that I do.
DFC says, I think part of my issue is that I dabble. I just like doing all kinds of things with paper and ink, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope, there sure isn't.
You can call it dabbling if you want, but is it really?
You know what someone told me one time? They were like, as big as you are on YouTube, I can't believe that you don't have a stamping platform. I was just like, oh, okay. Like, so y'all know what those stamping platforms are, right? Now, recently, some of y'all posted something in the group about a stamping platform, so I'm thinking about it. But that was maybe about 2 years ago. Someone said, I just can't believe that you don't have a stamping platform. And I was like,
Yeah, what is it? I'm a Judy R. What is a
it's
stamping
the
platform?
thing that helps you. You can line it up on the y'all
Oh,
help
yeah,
me
yeah,
out.
yeah.
You can line the stamp out and then have the rather than using the block, right? Rather than using the acrylic block and putting the stamp on the block and stamping it, the stamping platform allows you to precisely be more accurate in your stamping.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, a lot of it has to do with, oh, yeah, the Misty. Yes, I saw the
Yes, yes.
Misty.
So Bill, in case you didn't know, I posted in the group that Bill will be getting me a Misty
Yeah.
as a as an early Christmas gift.
Like in a week.
But I had to get there though. Oh, someone said there's one called a Stamparatus.
Mm.
Someone said it's too expensive. Exactly. And I'm more of a crafter that likes to kind of like just kind of the plain and simple way.
Oh, happy birthday to Bertha Wilson's granddaughter. She turned 16 today.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Bertha Bless Wilson's granddaughter.
So I might put this on a card. I'm just not sure yet. Here's the other one, right? Just put that right there.
Kathleen German says she has a Stamparatus.
How do you like it?
Yeah, how do you like it? Marge, you have one?
Stamparatus.
Sheila France says, no stamping platform for her. She prefers to be irregular. Laugh out loud.
I don't know. There's something I just like, I may get one. Bill may get me one. Look, y'all.
That means Bill is getting her one. Hi, Georgiana Frank's Expression Craft Studio. She says, wow, I actually caught her live.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my desk is a mess, y'all.
Susan Palmer says she loves her Stamparatus.
Nice.
Mary Brock says you don't need one. Your platform, your stamping is already where it needs to be. Donna Sadler says she has a Misty. She really likes it and she uses it.
Oh, nice.
I can see how you would use it if you say you were doing cards in mass and you wanted them to have the same exact look and you had to make 20 cards. That Stamparatus or Misty would make that thing a piece of cake. Just go right down the lines. Think stamp. Change it to the next thing, stamp, until you have it, Cheryl Garrett says, I almost missed you again.
Well, I'm glad you caught us.
Now, LCB says the Misty is perfect for less than perfect stamps, but not needed for your high quality ones. The ones you finna get out to the nitty gritty. DFC says she has a Tim Holtz one, but she also just got a new one called the Precision Stamp Press.
Oh, so there's several out there. I didn't know there were so many of them.
Linda Chappatel is just going to town. She has the Misty, the Tim Holtz, and the Stamparatus.
Look at y'all.
And out of all of those, she prefers the Stamparatus.
Well, I have a lot of y'all tell me that, like I need to get this, and this. I can't start my card making. So I try to make it as simple as possible. Saying that you only need a minimal amount of stuff to start card making for a lot of beginners. Because a lot of beginners feel like, oh, I need to have a bunch of stuff in order to start making cards.
You know what, Kathleen German?
Oh, LCB, I love what she said. She
Kat-
said,
Go ahead.
she said, your stamps don't require the Misty. Never a missed stamp. Oh, that's so sweet.
Kathleen German is saying something. This is the thing that attracted me to that Misty. It says it helps with the ink if you have an inconsistent stamp. So let's say you have a substandard stamp, like unlike ours, because we don't have that. But it's a plug for myself. No, but seriously, if your stamp when you stamp with it, it has inconsistent lines and stuff like that. Something like the Stamparatus is incredible because you can re-ink it and keep immediately stamping the exact same spot over and over and over again, and you know, so that part is good. Yeah.
Georgiana, hello. Kathleen said, never your stamps. Yeah, we do put out a high quality stamp. We put a lot of work into it. And speaking of stamps, we got some stamps coming like really soon.
Oh yes, Lord.
Yeah, we're actually at that
photopolymer.
Yes, very very soon.
We do digital, and we got pretty good at it. As a matter of fact, I have a digital.
Oh, we do have a digital that's coming too. Yeah.
But here's the thing: a lot of people are hardcore photopolymer or clear stamps, that sort of thing like that. So I understand this because let's say from a music standpoint, I like all of the latest keyboards, electronic stuff. I mean, they're phenomenal. I mean, the price range can go well up into the thousands, $5,000 to $6,000 for the latest gadgetry. But I'm here to let you know there's nothing like just an acoustic piano. Just an old time, just give me that grand, that Steinway sound. Oh my goodness. So it's the same thing, I imagine, with stamps.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some kind of stamping platform kind of thingy. I can't even find it. I'm thinking about getting a Misty.
Pauline Stegin says, I have a stamping tool, but if you don't, you can easily make one yourself using an empty CD case. I've heard that too. I can see that.
Donna Cost says, are you on now? Yes, we are, Donna.
Yes, Donna. Hi there.
Someone had a question. Oh, about was that Amy? Amy said, are we going to be getting any more of the Martha Stewart paper in? Yes, we are. This,
just
see that cover?
Be on the lookout for it. I mean,
yeah, we should be getting a shipment like shortly. It's on the way.
I don't want to promise anything, but I'm thinking it's going to probably be there tomorrow or the next day.
So if it does, I'll do a quick live maybe and let y'all know that it's here and post it in the group that the Martha Stewart paper is here. Because this paper, right? Well, of course, there's nothing in here, but there's nothing in here, y'all. But I'll do a quick live if the paper comes in, and just to let y'all know, hey, y'all, it's in there. Because I'm thinking it may end up selling out again.
LCB is like from the old school. She says, look, to start with, you just need some paper, scissors, and some adhesive.
That's
maybe
my
some
thing.
Old cards to recycle. You know what? I was going in the garage, and I thought to myself, man, we had a bunch of old cards from. I mean, I say old, I mean really old. And I was thinking, man, if I didn't know anything about crafting or card making, I could get these card bases right here and just start cutting out some images and just use them like they were die cuts. So, I mean, like they were images.
Y'all hear my husband? He's a crafter. Yep.
I'm telling you.
You can.
I mean, cards like that, you can recycle those images.
I agree with you, dear.
It's amazing what you can come up with. That heart is incredible, man. Tracy, that flower thing in the middle with all those layers in the back. Those are so awesome. Hi, Sandra Arrington.
Thank you, dear.
Naomi says she made one of those CD platforms, and it actually works great. Terry Davis will start laughing. She says, an empty paper pack, a true sign of creativity.
Yep.
But you know what? She only left it like this just for y'all. After this thing is over, believe me when I tell you, Tracy's going to cut all this stuff up and
Just
use
like-
everything.
Saray
Saray
used it too, so I'm going to use my cover too.
She's
I
gonna
think it's
use-
some. Oh, the back.
She's
Look.
going to use that too.
Look at that. There's stuff on the back.
And there's a circle. She'll probably do something with
Look.
that.
Stop, babe. I didn't think about the circle, but now that you mention it.
Right. She's going to come up with it. Deb C says Kucher Creations makes I guess they make one of those stamping platform things.
Pam Tabor.
Pamela Tabor.
Oh my goodness.
Pam, we were just
talking about you, Pam.
Oh my goodness. Everybody, Pam, everybody is missing you.
Yes.
How are you doing? Seriously.
I was like, what?
Oh my goodness, Pam, you don't understand.
I'm glad you took
are
a chance.
loved,
We are
girl.
still
You are
on.
loved, Pam. We were so concerned.
Let's see. A crafting heart. Saray says, is anyone making slimline cards? Now I gotta go look that up, huh? What's a slimline card? Something new.
Amy Bush says, love what you're doing with that, Tracy. Everybody's putting some love on Pam right now, Tracy.
Oh. We love you, Pam. We're glad you're on here too.
She says, I probably miss a lot, but I'm so glad to hear your voices. Was glad for my voice to be heard.
There you go. Before I even start adding more stuff onto these.
Lucy Marr says, what type of gel pens are you using?
I am using the what is the name of my gel pen? Uniball. Signo Uniball gel pens.
Do we have any of those?
Yes.
So those Signal Uniballs pens are in
The
store.
white one. The white one is in the store. I'm still looking for the black and red ones.
What about the micro?
This one is in the store too, but this is not a gel pen. That's
But
archival ink
But
pigment.
you know what? It's great to outline something. If you really want something to punch,
I love the stitching. Yeah.
outlining something.
Well, look how I drew that. I drew
Right.
it with the Micron pen. I love that Micron pen.
But sometimes if you draw something, just tracing around the outside of it lightly, just to give it that slight outline, it makes it come to life.
It does. I got to decide whether I want to cover the back of that and just use this as a tag.
Pam Tabor says, you guys are making me cry happy tears.
Oh. Well, Pam, we missed you. One person said something, and that was it. We were like, what? Where is Pam? We hadn't seen her in a minute. So you got a lot of crafty friends that are really looking out for you.
People are talking.
Oh, someone said a slimline card fits into the regular business envelope. Oh, Kathy did a tutorial. Okay.
And you can check it.
Slimline card. Go to
Okay.
her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just check it out on her channel. Just type
Let's
in
go see.
Slimline.
We got to go see what that is. Is that like a thing? Like,
What Diane Solomon says, slimline cards are all the rage now.
oh, are they? Look at me. I'm not all the rage, y'all.
We're not raging.
I didn't know what.
Tracy, we're not raging.
You're just outrageous, Bill. You're
Amy
not
Bush
raging.
said slimline is basically just narrow cards.
Narrow card. That sounds like that would be pretty.
Susan Palmer says it's like a tall card
So-
made with a number 10 envelope size.
So it's a number 10. So what's the measurement? Let me see if I can let me just cut down a paper there. Let's see for the slimline card. Just pass me one piece. Let me see. So basically, a slimline card is. Does anyone have the exact measurement?
Someone has
Diane said, "Get with it, Tracy.
Tracy is better. You better get with it.
Get with it. Don't know what a slim." Oh, did you see Tracy?
You know what? But
On her
sometimes,
channel, her and Bill did not know what
sometimes you can't
a
have the latest.
slimline card was.
We'll look at it and put our own thing on it. I remember one time we went to Tracy. Remember the time we went to it was Dave and Buster's. We saw an elderly lady. She had a cane now. She looked like she was about approaching 90, and I promise you, she had on some hot pants. She had on hot pants
3.5
with
times 8.5.
with what do you call those socks that people wear? Tights or something.
Now that's slim. So 8.5, 11, 8.5 by 11.
Thank you, Airbref. Airbref Figueroa says I do the same thing with my scraps. I make some in a notebook paper, small notebook paper, so I can get rid of them when I need to.
Look, y'all. Now y'all got me.
Okay,
wanting to
Google
make
says, yeah, 8.5 by 3.5.
Oh, 2.5. I thought they said
Here's what
3.5.
I found on the
Yes,
Google.
3.5. Everyone said 8.5.
Oh, okay.
Kim Dixon says your base would be 8.5 by 7 and
By
fold it
7,
to
right.
make it 8 by 5 by 3.5.
8.5. I got to bring out the big ruler, y'all.
Susan Palmer said, hey, you're not the only one. Mamie says she's behind the times too. She just did a video on
I'm
we're
like,
gonna do a video on one too.
slimline card.
Hey.
8.5. Okay, so I get it now. 8.5 by 7. Slimline card. Cut that off.
So Ray
Right?
says 7 by 8.5 scored at 3.5.
So wait a minute. That's not right. Is it?
Right.
That looks too slender.
No,
I guess
it's
so, though.
7 by 8.5, and then you score it at 3.5.
Oh, you know what I did, y'all?
You cut it at that.
Oh my goodness.
It's 7.
This is why I don't do a slim line. Okay, I get it, because it looked too long to me. That's all right. That's all right. I could have just used the 8.5 part and I cut it
You want
wrong.
another paper?
No, I'm good.
Oh, you gonna make some out of that one, huh?
It's what'd you say?
Look,
Ah.
it's 7 by 8.5. They just cut it like that first.
Look. Too sweet. Kim, you messing me up here. She said when folded, the slimline card is 4 inches by 9 1/8. Ooh, you're getting me now with the
Kim
eighth.
Gordon, look, y'all got it. We're gonna have all kind of sizes up on this thing.
Okay, so that would be the base for the slimline card, wouldn't it? Something like that, right?
So if you measure that, it should be 8.5 by 3.5.
Ooh, look, I done asked y'all for some. There we go. It's
Well, there
good.
you go.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Let me see if y'all got your measurements right.
If not, we're gonna blame it on somebody. I always blame it on Margie, but I won't do it today since Margie got quiet. She didn't say nothing.
Okay, I got it. Look at y'all. Oh, you've seen them all different. I would just go with a measurement that you're comfortable with and go with it. Look, and go with that.
Margie said, not me. Tracy, I didn't even know they had an arm that came out like that.
Yes, babe.
I saw the orange part. I never knew.
8.5 by 3.5.
I thought they was just
Folded.
being cool to put that on there.
8.5 by 3.5 folded. There you go.
Look at that. We're just winging it.
We're just winging it. Winging the slimline card.
Never made one.
I was gonna
but
say, look, I was saying the slim life. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, the slimline card. Let's go ahead and knock out this slimline card real quick.
Well, there you go. So long as you got, if that's the base, the rest is just falls in place. The rest just make it like a card, huh?
I guess so, dear. We need some slimline paper.
Exactly. What if we don't have a slimline envelope? It fits in the business
You know what? I
side.
have some red envelopes, which I was thinking about.
It fits in the business ones, those long-looking ones.
I have some red ones. The black envelopes. Now y'all make me wanna y'all made this video longer by this Slim. So whoever's fault that is, whose fault is
But
that?
this time it wasn't Teresa's. You have to blame it on somebody else. I don't know who. Hi, Taz Holden. I haven't seen Taz Holden in a second.
See, I'm thinking about this red envelope. I have these red envelopes that I got from Ollie's, I think it was. But look how pretty that is for the holidays, y'all. My desk is a mess right now. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
We're blaming it on y'all.
Be ashamed of yourself. Y'all got me switching out, using the wrong cutter and everything. Okay,
Bye, Diane Attorney.
so 3 and
Bye, Deborah Couture.
that was 8.5. 8.5.
Julie R says, look, how about we just take a nap and think about it later?
Look, okay, I'm about to.
I'm about to be with Judy. Me and Judy are going to go take a nap.
I'm just like, look.
Hi, Felicia McLean Torrey. She says, blame it on the alcohol.
Y'all are funny.
And I blame it on the sun that doesn't shine. I blame it on the wind and the trees. But my heart blames it on me.
There you go.
That's how it works. I'm going to blame it on everything but myself. Because that's how I do.
Slimline card. Just cut in a little bit because I want to
Bertha says she's gonna make us a couple of slimline cards out of her Christmas paper.
kind of liking this.
Uh-oh.
Go find a bigger sheet of Christmas paper now.
So you and Bertha finna do some stuff.
We trying to make a slimline card here.
Sandra Arrington says, my friend Zelma and I will be doing the card challenge.
Nice.
Well, make sure you post them in that Minus Crafting Facebook group. I want to see what you come up with.
I would love to see what y'all come up with. You know, make me a slimline card.
Camina Romero says, I agree, Tracy. Use what you got.
Use what you got. Y'all gave me about 40 measurements.
Sheree says, perfect. Well, there you go. A crafting heart. Sheree Wallace to the unknown. Okay? A crafting heart. Tracy went in the room. Let me put my hand out here so y'all know something's happening. So I would just throw some beads on this thing and be happy. Look at that. What if I glued a bunch of stuff on here by the time Tracy came back? You think she'd kick me out of the crafting room? Probably.
I have an idea. I've got an idea. Go find a larger piece of paper here. I cut up everything that I don't have anything left.
Bye, Joanne. Joanne Gilbertson has to go to work.
Bye, Joanne.
Be safe.
Be safe. Make sure this works out right.
Jim Dixon, no. You're right. I better leave her stuff alone then. I said, if I glue some stuff on this paper right quick, do you think Tracy would think she'd get mad at me?
That's funny.
Jim Dixon said, you'll be sleeping outside with the snakes.
Now.
Hi, Pretty B30.
Hey.
Look, this is an interesting name. Grab Life by the Cherries. Okay, the Facebook page is
Y'all got some names, okay.
I'm going to put it down here. It's called...
Okay, normally I would just measure this, but hey, I'm going to do how I usually do, y'all. Just this, turn this over, cut, and glue. I don't have time for the rulering, y'all. Y'all got some YouTube names, okay.
Okay, it's a Minus Crafting group on Facebook. But here's the thing now, I always tell people, once you go there, Make sure you answer the 3 questions. If you do not answer those questions, you will not get in. Jacqueline, look at Jacqueline Habersham says. She says, Bill, put my gems down. Oh, you didn't see, Tracy. I had the gems on the black thing.
He was over there messing with your gems, huh? Y'all, sorry, yard work being done. I'm making me a slimline card, Bill. Doing something new. It's going to be pretty with the white background on there.
You're welcome, Grab Life by the Cherries. Speaking of cherries, we've been eating these. What's those cherries called that we've been eating, Tracy?
Cherries.
Okay.
You said what they
cherries,
call?
they're not those Marciano things. The other ones that come in the store.
No, just regular cherries.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we've been killing those things. They're so good.
No, Bill, you've been killing
I've
those
been
things.
eating those things.
He really has.
Like my life, like it has the antidote to something that I got.
Like to healthiness.
Bertha Bless Wilson says the card will fit in a business size envelope.
Yeah, I'm going to look at this too. You know, I might just send it in this cute little red envelope.
Pam is telling everyone she just hasn't been on Facebook for a long time. She's,
We just had to check on you.
I'm just so happy you came.
Yes.
Just to even be here at all.
I am really enjoying this whole process here.
Pamela.
Yes, the paper, for those of you who are asking, the paper, we have a delivery supposedly coming in tomorrow. So if it does come, I will go ahead and go live real quick and let y'all know that it is there.
But like I always say, until it walks in the house, the way the mail service works, until it walks in the house, as far as
and I'll announce it in the group too, because it's one of our most. This has been one of our most requested papers, that Martha Stewart paper.
Tracy, Pamela Allen is asking, how did you make the card base? Did you fold your cardstock in half or long ways?
I messed up. I didn't fold it. I folded it the wrong way, but I made it do. I'll have to go look at a tutorial.
That's not something I would have said.
Zelma Kennedy, she says, hey, Brian, we are catching some good lives today. Okay, so this one.
Zelma said, Sandra, well, I guess there's no way getting out of the Christmas card challenge since you made it public, Sandra. That's what I heard in my mind. Is Zelma saying. You know, something else I like, it's these dark looking cherries. I mean, what are those things? Plums. I've been killing those too. Matter of fact, I'm getting those. We going to the store today, Trace?
Yes.
Good, I'm getting them. Brian has been busy doing stuff. Right?
My husband likes to leave with the cart in the store.
She gets scared.
And so when he does that, y'all know, right?
Trace in mind, she's home.
Like, what is he going to look for right now?
I try to hide. I try to hide what I find underneath stuff.
Oh, is that what you do?
I just told my.
You know what? No, you didn't, because I already knew. I just didn't say anything. I just didn't say anything
about it. I put it
it.
under the vegetables. I figured what she figured. She won't look under that.
Since I'm the one putting the vegetables in the cart.
Ah, yes.
Not one vegetable, okay.
Tracy got her little dots. Look at her little faces almost. You know what? Anita says, I hate shopping with my husband. He takes the cart. Look, I just get my own cart.
No, he takes the cart. Bill takes the cart. And so I'm standing there with a whole bunch of stuff in my arms. Like, where did he go?
I tell you to get your own cart.
And then he comes back. He comes back.
Because I like to lay on my cart. My head is almost in it. I need to start making myself walk.
You do lean on the cart. I'm like, What is this?
You know what? I'm walking just perfectly fine without it, but the moment I get that curve, my body just naturally just folds over.
You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking
What?
about the time when the kid in the
Which was, oh.
in the store. Story time, y'all.
That was a good
Y'all
one.
know I can't tell y'all this story.
You can't. That was about how long ago? It's about
That was a good
12
while
years,
ago.
15. That was a long time ago.
So we're in the
I still had a little wildness in me at that time.
we're at the grocery store, y'all. Do y'all want to hear this?
They don't want to hear
I
that.
can't tell Bill's business. Look, Judy always like, tell us. Judy's like, tell us.
Hi, Tanya.
We want to know. Can't tell y'all what happened to Bill in the grocery store.
That was a good one.
That was funny. It was so funny. Okay, so it wasn't really that funny because I was like,
But actually it was.
it was funny. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was funny. So we're in the Kroger supermarket.
And this was a long time ago to y'all now. Okay, go ahead.
And I don't even know which curse word Bill said, but he said a curse word. And I don't even know what word it was, but this little boy, he turns to
He's about
he says,
5.
and Bill didn't notice that he actually cussed.
Because you know it comes out so it used to come out so fluently that it's just that you didn't realize it had happened.
So the kid was like, he turns to his grandma.
Hey, Grandma!
Grandma! He said a bad word.
And I looked up. I said, I turned around, I looked around like, who? Hey, I said, no, I did. Yes, you did. No, I did. Yes, you. Me and the little boy in there, almost like arguing, almost like grown men. No, I didn't. Yes,
Look,
you
the
did.
two of them, he was like, no, I didn't. And then I said, Bill, actually, you did.
And the grandma was like, but he probably didn't mean it.
He was like, leave that man alone.
Just let him go.
The little boy was relentless. He was going in on Bill.
Hold up. And then, imagine we over by the fruit or something, and somewhere along the line, we end up again passing each other on
The
the
little
cereal.
boy, yeah.
Yeah, you said a curse word. No, I did. Yes, yeah. So it happened again. Then later on, we ended up by the ice cream. There you go. I'm like,
That's the man that said the bad word,
and
Grandma.
then,
there he
we
is.
ended up again but at the line. And
Right.
I had to get out of line.
When there was a whole bunch of people.
And I got out of line and let him go. I said, I can't have this. Everybody looking at me funny and stuff. I said,
The boy.
people looking at me like, you ought to be ashamed of
And
yourself.
he had his hand pointed at Bill. He's
talking like that in front of that child.
Grandma, there he is. They were actually in the
He had me running away.
in the line behind us. He was in the line in front of us, pointing to Bill.
And I got out of line too. I sure
Look,
did.
and then as we go out to the parking lot, guess who's there?
I was like, look at this. And fine, I said, you know what, young Gwen? I said, I'm so sorry. I did it. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I said, he said, okay. And you know what's really funny? All he wanted me to hear me do, all he wanted was me to say, I did it.
Kids are the best.
I'm
teachers.
sorry. I said, you're right. I said it. I'm so sorry. He said, okay, it's okay. I said, okay then. But I just wanted to be right. And the kid was like, you are not right.
He heard what he heard because I heard it. I sided with the kid, y'all. I was not supporting my husband that day.
Susan says the mouth police. But I know I'm not the only one. How many times well, maybe not recently, but at some point in your life, Teresa looked back at me funny. She looked back at me like, yes, this morning. No, but seriously, how many of y'all have said something that came out so easy
not
that
me.
you didn't even realize that you said it?
Not me. Look, if I even slip and say, there's no real slip with me anyway, but if I even slip and say a curse word, it just does not sound right. People look at me like, huh?
For me, it's like an art form. You know what I'm saying, Sonia Creole?
Oh my goodness. How long have we been on here, Bill? Y'all tired of us and all these stories.
No, but I've gotten so much better as time has spent. Don't look at me funny. I have gotten better. It's gotten so much better. You have to imagine how it used to be back in the day, like last year. No, just kidding.
I do not. It just doesn't. It doesn't come out. I just, it could have been an early punishment when I was younger. My mom, that was it for me. I was like, oh, it just didn't sound right. I just, it just didn't.
Hold up, Vivian. Vivian says, Tracy and Bill, just curious. You guys laugh so much together. Do you ever argue or get frustrated with each other?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Oh yeah. But I've learned that Tracy wins.
Look.
Hold up.
We about
no matter how frustrated
excuse me, y'all. We're about to have an argument right
Hold
now.
up.
Let me win.
Hold up. No matter how frustrated I am, okay, here it is. Let me tell you how it works for a man. For a man, if you're smart, and I tried to explain this to my son. My son's about 35, and he has a girlfriend. He wants to be right. I said, son, let me tell you something. I said, you can win this battle, but I promise you, you're gonna lose the war.
Bill, I let you win sometimes.
Anyway, I've learned. Look, I
y'all
don't have
funny.
to win this. I'll just be quiet. Let Tracy say what she has to say.
I got a lot to say.
And you do. It's something else.
He said
I
you
look at
do.
your forehead.
He said
or
you
something.
do.
Anything, let that moment pass.
Oh, really?
Yes, and then after
you
that,
looking at my forehead?
and then I'll try to calmly. You have a point. I see what you're saying. Something to move on, because I've learned as a man that if I say something, Tracy is not going to forget that.
I'll forget it.
I'll forget it as soon as she say it.
In 14 years.
Tracy is not going to forget it.
Oh my goodness, y'all are funny.
I promise you, she one of those kind of women who wake up at
2 in the morning.
two in the morning. Look at yourself.
What was that you said?
What's that you said 6 years ago? Like,
I love this. Y'all don't believe him. Don't believe him, y'all. What was it? Now he made me put my flowers on crooked. That Bill.
Look at that. Yep. See? Now you be quiet. You let that pass. You don't say, no, I didn't do that. You did that on. You just kind of be quiet.
So with the slimline card, I guess you could stand it up this way, huh? If you wanted to.
Then she goes into that and she forgets all about it for now.
Huh?
LCB says, Bill, did you cuss like a sailor? Elsie, to me, it was a form of art.
Y'all, I had to tell him.
It was a form of
Judy said she's laughing so hard. She's
combinating with it, okay? Hold up, we're about to hurt. Judy says, I'm laughing so hard I'm coughing. Judy, I'm sorry, Joofy.
Joofy?
I'm sorry, Judy.
Joofy, he done changed your name. Joofy.
Well, what happened, the R kind of got over there, and the D became an F somehow. And it became Joofy. Sorry,
Joofy.
Elsie says, Bill, if a man is alone in the forest and he says something, he's still wrong. Hold on.
That is hilarious.
Elsie, have y'all seen those people on YouTube? What's their name? The ones who do the movies, Tracy. They made the movie Get Out.
The people.
They started YouTube. And they made all those movies now. Anyway, here's the thing. They made these two guys.
Key and Peele?
Like Key and Peele. And they have this one that's on there where the guy's talking about his wife, and he's, what? Your wife did what? Let me tell you something. My wife, she said to me so and so, and I said, and he looked around. B word. And also, what? His wife out of nowhere from somewhere in the house. What you say? And then the next scene cut. And now he in the house. Now he outside in the field. Man, I told my wife. I said, and he looked around. He way out in the field. You don't see nobody. For as far as you can see, I said, B. What? And now you see him. He's in a spaceship. He's way out of space somewhere. He said, I told her. He's looking around, checking to make sure the radio off, all kind of stuff.
That's wife ears, okay?
He all in, B. Did I mean, you know, and I understand that. I've learned just don't say it, okay?
There you go.
Just don't say it. My mother would look at your eyes. You couldn't even think it.
I don't want that on there. Slimline card, y'all.
It's Denise Williams, Tracy.
Yes, Tracy. Don't we all have a lot to say? Yes, we do.
And I just got to be free. Free. That's Denise Williams. Free. Remember that, Denise? Did she hit that high note?
Wow, Bill. That is a high note. Y'all, I'm trying to think. I didn't leave room for a sentiment on this one, but I'm gonna drop some gems.
I love that card.
Some gems
Tracy,
in
that
here.
card and the
I
black.
need some green gems on
The
this.
black border is killing.
Thank you, darling.
Oh, Pam Tabor says, my son-in-law always tells me he just smiles and nods. Yes.
The old smile and nod.
Bertha Bus Wilson says, if I say a curse word, my kids and grandkids will say, Granny. You know what? My mother used to always say, and grandmother used to say, do as I say and not as I do. You can't get away with that today with today's kid.
What? Not cursing?
Come on, do as I say.
Oh,
not as I do. But that's because they had a different way of doing things back then. They meant what they meant that. Your best bet was just to be invisible and call it a day, okay? Christine Bennett says, Tracy, I love that. I always learn something new. Thank you, Pam. Pam says, loving the card, especially the soft color and the stitching.
Thank you. Now I need to have stitching right here though. This one, I didn't glue this on like straight, but I'm going to balance it out a little bit. I'm going to put some,
I think so.
I'll do something like this.
LCB says, I think that our grandparents and parents all went to the same parenting school. I think they did. It's like the kids in daycare. I've always believed that the kids in daycare, even the ones you think can't talk, somehow they're plotting against us. Because you ever notice when we were going to the restaurant, you try everything in your power to get the kid to go to the bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom. I don't have to go. Let's go to the bathroom. No, let's go to the bathroom. I don't have to go. Time the food comes, when it's at its hottest, most delectable point, I had to go to the bathroom.
He said most delectable.
I'm like, I hope you got a diet on, buddy, because I'm fixing to eat right now.
Y'all taught me about the slimline card, huh?
That card is nice. I love how you have that curvy looking stitching.
The curvy stitch.
Exactly, Diane Sterling. She says, yeah, we called it the school of hard knocks. There was no such thing as time out. Yeah, it was time out, all right. You were out during that time. Is what happened.
That's funny.
Why is Bill lying on the floor, completely quiet with his eyes closed, hands stretched out to his
He's
side?
timed out.
Oh, he's in timeout. See, that was timeout for us. Why is that shoe next to his body? Oh, is grandmama here? Okay, just say no more.
Grandmama
Lavelle Hagen says, hey guys, you could actually use the heat gun to get the tip off. Oh, she's telling me they can get the heat gun and try to get the tip off. But be careful because it'll be very hot. Lavella, that sounds good. That might work. Margie says, oh yes, you will put out. Thank you, Grail Life by the Cherries. It's a beautiful card.
That really turned out cute.
Susan says she had to sit in the corner. I had to lie in the corner. I woke up in the corner. How about that? And I didn't even ask how I got there. If I was there, I knew I had a pretty good idea what had happened. That is nice, Tracy.
Bye, Donna.
Donna,
see you on Thursday.
Thank you so much. Seriously.
See you on Thursday.
Bye, Donna. Good night, my love. Susan, oh my goodness. Look, oh, wait. Susan said, I just always had to mutter under my breath, which just got me one more time in the corner. Let me tell you something, Susan.
Look, don't tell him that story, Bill. We don't have time for that.
I'm not going to tell the story.
It's hilarious, though.
I will say this, Susan.
It's hilarious.
Let me just say this. Sonia Creel. Let me ask Sonia Creel. Sonia Creel.
Do y'all have a few minutes to listen to this story?
Just imagine, Sonia.
No, the time
if you had muttered something under your breath.
When you said something to your mom under your breath. Ooh. Bill, when he told me that, I was like, how old were you? He was like 18. I'm like, what?
I said something crazy.
He said something to his mother.
No, she was in the other room.
Oh, she was.
Hold up. I was looking out the. I was. Wait a minute. Is he coming here? Let me go out and get my package.
You know what? How he gonna just run off after telling his story? In the middle of the story, he sees a delivery truck pull up. He done ran downstairs.
Thank you, sir.
He done ran downstairs, y'all. That is hilarious. He just left in the middle of his story.
I don't know what this is. It's from Destiny.
Bill over there getting my package, okay? No, you may not open. Whose name is on the package, darling?
Yours.
You see this this right here, y'all. He's a man on a mission, but it has my name on the package, and he's like, "Oh, it's from such and such. Should I open it?"
But no, that's why I have to open it.
No, dear, you do not have to open it, darling.
Please.
How many of y'all have a husband that opens your package? They're actually waiting to hear your story, babe. They are here for it. Okay.
I'm trying to remember what I was going to say.
About the time you were 18 and your mama heard you say something.
Ooh.
And she was in another room. That story.
Okay. Here's what happened in a nutshell. I want to go to this one play. It was a play to the Alvin Ailey Dancers. And we've been waiting for, like, oh my goodness. It must have been at least a month and a half.
You and your friends, right?
Me and my friends, everybody.
Uh-huh.
It had been planned way in advance. You know, so, and they would take a school bus. See, the real reason I wanted to go, well, I didn't care. Like one scratch about
the dancing.
About seeing the dancing.
You should have.
I could care less than that. What I cared about was that to get there, I lived in Saginaw, Michigan, and Detroit was about 100 miles away. And I was going to be riding on the bus, and this was my opportunity to sit by this one girl that I have been liking. I ain't going to go into her name and all that, but I said, ooh, I'm going to have a bus ride 100 miles. I got 100 miles to try to tell her, proclaim my love for her. Whatever the case it became, but that's a whole nother story.
It wasn't me, y'all. It wasn't me.
I didn't have no love for her. Anyway, here's the thing. This is what happened. Bye, Snuggles. But here's what happened. That's a whole nother story. That didn't even happen. Here's what happened. Now, that night before, my mother said in a very calm voice, this was how she did. She says, Billy, make sure you wash the dishes. It was Sunday. We were going to go on a trip Monday. And we had family over, all kind of stuff. So dishes were everywhere. All over. She said, make sure. First she said, wash the dishes. That's okay. So then later on, she get ready to go to bed. She said, Billy, make sure you wash the dishes.
That was the setup right there.
I said, yeah, okay, yeah. Sure, yes, I'm gonna do it. I said it politely, but in my mind, I was hearing, yeah, because I'm really doing something else. But yes, I'm gonna do it. So that morning, I got up and I tried on. I got up early too. I tried on about 3 or 4 outfits, and
he's gonna look sharp, huh?
Ooh, I'm gonna be sharper than a tack. And so now, then this what happened. I finally put on my stuff, and my friend was coming. We're gonna drive in one car to the school. And he came and picked me. He came to pick me up. He rang the doorbell. Ding, I got to go to the doorbell. She's up. Don't worry about it. I have the door. She goes to the door. She goes, yes, Ernest, what can I do for you? We came to pick up Billy. We came to go. She said, Billy won't be going to anything until these dishes are washed.
I love it.
She points and he looks in there in the kitchen. He goes, Miss Phillips, there's no way he's going to be able to finish all those dishes. We have to be up to the school in 15 minutes. If we don't leave now, she just cut her off. She says, it sounds personal, doesn't it? Boom! She goes, have a wonderful trip. Enjoy the Alvin Ailey dancers. She closes the door. I looked so horrified. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't say nothing. I wasn't not like I wanted to say.
Y'all.
Okay. So now, then my mother looked at me. You know how they look at it. She looked at my face. She wanted to see if I got something to say. And of course, we were brought up where you couldn't have no facial expression because that facial expression could mean death. Okay. I had no facial expression.
That's funny.
So you can now wash your dishes. Is that understood? Yes, ma'am. I understand. And she's looking at my face. I'm like, yes, I understand. So she walks out and goes to her room. Now, understand, her room was at the far end of the house. The kitchen is at the extreme other end.
This is going south real quick, y'all.
I look out. I'm looking out the window. I'm
And
washing dishes.
And where's Mama?
Mama's in the far end of the house.
Exactly.
With the door closed.
With the door closed,
The
y'all.
door is closed. Okay?
Door is closed, okay?
Imagine this. She's watching TV. All kind of factors are going on, okay? So now I got the dishes up. I'm stacking up. Little time has passed. And it didn't happen immediately. I had to get all the dishes on the table, all kind of stuff now. So now I'm finally at the sink. I'm watching them. Tears coming down my eyes. I'm looking out the window. And I said as soft as you could imagine.
Don't say
I'm not going to say it, but I said something like, son. What did you say? And all of a sudden these footsteps starts coming to the house. And I mean, my heart almost jumped out of my, I couldn't even catch my breath, okay? I was like, then she finally got to the kitchen. Like, what did you say? And I couldn't even think of nothing. I was trying to lie, but she had that mama eye she's putting on me. And I'm like, my mother, she hit me so hard, I promise you. She backhanded me, and she knocked me from the kitchen to the front door. I don't know how I got there, but I got there somehow, okay? And she got so mad. I can't believe you said it.
How old were you, Bill?
I was about 17.
Not a beat down at 17.
My mother didn't care.
You would think he'd know by now.
She did not care. If you were in her house or you don't like it, leave. Oh my goodness. And then she actually, oh my goodness, I can't even tell you, it was just so pitiful. And then eventually she started crying. She's like, I can't believe this. She went to the room and then she called up every relative and told them, Billy just did this. And, oh my God. So now my mother didn't talk to me for about a month. The relatives are looking at me like I'm just like, you just so evil. Smuttering under your voice about your mother.
About your mother.
It got so bad, the way she had isolated me, that I was almost crying. I was practically crying, Mother, please talk to me, please.
Aww.
And she would tell my younger brother, was 8 years younger than me, could you please tell your dumb so-and-so brother to please get out of my room? But eventually she started talking to me, and I learned to never do that again. Anyway, that was the story. So do not mutter under your voice in our household.
Mama. Not to Mama.
I'm surprised I lived through that.
Not at 17.
Ooh, hold up. Grandma by the chair said she called herself mommy one morning. She locking herself in the bathroom. Her mother kicked in the door.
Look at Bertha. Bertha said, Tracy, wait till you make the right size. You're really going to like it. What's the right size? I thought this was look. I thought this was the right size.
Oh, Bertha finna put the crafting police
Look,
on you.
this is the right size according to me. Okay. This is the right size.
Hold up, grab life by the cherries.
So funny.
I caught myself locking the door one time, and it wasn't that I was mad, and I just locked the door to my room. And I heard some rattling at the door, and my mother said, "Why we got the door locked?" I said, "Well, I just locked the door, get some privacy." She said, "Hey, there are no locked doors in this house." And I said, "Well, Mother, this is my room. I'm just..."
My room.
I said, "But this is my room." She said, "Oh, okay." I went to school. When I came home, my door was gone. She took the
Your
door.
mama didn't play.
I didn't have a door for a
Your mama
long
wasn't
time.
playing, huh?
Okay?
She took the door off. Okay.
Hold on, Pamela says her daughter muttered something when she told her to clean her room. Her father flew into her room and grabbed her and put her in his arms to protect her because.
He knew, huh?
But that's how daddies do for daughters. And that's how mothers do for sons. Oh, Talaya. Is that right, Bertha? Her granddaughter's name.
Talia?
Is it Talia?
Talaya?
Or Talaya?
We just messing up her.
I'm just mutilating your granddaughter. Say, Grandmama, please don't make them say my name no more. Kathleen has to go. Ooh,
This
Diane
was fun,
Sterling, I know you didn't. I rolled my eyes at my mother once.
She said once.
And you still have eyes?
Emphasizing
Please,
once.
that is the one time. I used to have eyes, but I rolled them at my mama, and I ain't seen them since.
Carmina says she is in tears
I
right
heard
now.
the crack
rolling.
of thunder, and next thing you know, I was on the floor talking about, has anyone seen my eyes? So I put them back in the socket.
Bill can write a book. Bill can write a book, okay.
Yes, Taz, my mother did mean business.
I feel like I need stitching on this side. It's not going to be the same because I didn't line up my card. But, hey, I need some stitching right here. Let's see. And then I'm all done. But I keep looking at this card.
Ooh, Sandra, she did her eyes at her mother's once. And you still alive. God is good. Okay?
I have no stories, really.
God is good.
There you go. I mean, I got stories, but mine are just a little bit different.
That's true nowadays, but you know what? Anything is child abuse now.
There you go. That's what it needed. That's what it needed, y'all.
Yeah, because it created, ooh, that's so nice, Tracy.
Had the balance in there. And so now I can just do like little stuff around here at some point. I could put something in there to decorate it. But I'm liking this slimline card. Getting me away from my A2 size cards. Okay, y'all. Well, thanks for whoever came up with that idea. We're behind the times. Slimline cards.
You're
Okay.
right, Margie. A couple of other people are saying, yes, nowadays there will be child abuse. You know what? Nowadays they call it child abuse, but then when the child goes out there and does something crazy, and then society has to take over and do something, then what do they say?
Well, there you go.
Hey.
Well, there you go.
Ooh, Sonia Creel. She called her mom a witch. Sonia, I can't believe you're still alive.
She's on here alive, still alive to talk about it, huh? There you go. Any size card I make is the right size. This is cute though. I'm really liking it.
I really like that one too, Tracy.
So this is 3.5 by 8.5, something like
Yes.
that. Yeah, something like that. 3.5 by 8.5.
Bertha, is that the right size?
There you go. But Bertha already said no. Okay.
Exactly, Donna Cost. She says, thank you, Mom, today. Exactly. Tracy, those little squiggly lines just really do it, man.
Those squiggly lines did something, didn't they?
I mean, it's better to have them squiggly. If you had them straight, it would almost been unnoticeable next to the lines in between the red and white base part. But the squiggly just does something. Hold up, Deb, she talking about her mom was waiting till your father get home time. No, my mother wasn't waiting for nothing. Plus, when my father got home.
The double whammy, huh?
Yeah, but exactly.
Well, we learned something new today, babe.
Learned how to make squiggly lines.
Right. There you go. Slimline card. Pamela says she got to go and eat something. Me too, Pamela.
All right, we got to jump off too.
I am hungry. Okay. This was fun. Thanks, y'all, for coming on with us and doing some stuff and using some scraps.
I even gave Bertha a chance. I think Bertha made her granddaughter's 6x6 card for her birthday.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. I hope you post it in the group, Bertha.
Pam's going to be here Thursday.
All right, good. I hope y'all can join us Thursday at 12 noon Eastern. If the paper comes in tomorrow, I'll do a quick live if that Martha Stewart paper comes in. But I do have some that should be arriving soon.
So y'all can be on the lookout. A lot of you have put your email addresses in that link where we were out of stock for that Martha Stewart paper. So you'll be notified through the email also.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Y'all take care. And this has been fun.
It has.
Thanks for joining us.
Do what you love and love what you do.